Back, we're at the forge today. I finally got everything set up, so we're going to go forward and light a fire. I lit a fire last night just to not look like a total ass on camera. So I'm going to show you what I did and then the little improvements I made now. So I'll kind of give you a little tour of what's going on. All right, you can hear me. So here we go. So like I said, I lit a fire last night. Here's the fire pot. You see the concrete blew out a little bit on that side, which was probably from the excessive heat. I went full heat first time, but I really don't care. It's not, everywhere else looks great, so that deteriorates. I'll fix as needed. No big cracks though. But then I stacked up bricks on both sides, give myself a windbreak. And on the box, I used a wet rag because I noticed the pipe was getting warm. So to make sure it stays cool and doesn't heat up the box too much and start a smoking bellows, I wrapped that around and just wet it down, which seems to work fine. It gives me plenty of air. And then I put a fan up here because yesterday I filled this place. I mean, I filled this whole entire ceiling area with nice yellow sulfur smoke, which gave me a headache by 3 hours into it. So, but I trimmed off all the pegs on the handles, so that's looking done and glued up, but everything's fit. I rewrapped the inside piston with some real soft fabric, and then I put on these hooks because I noticed when I pump hard I can actually lift the whole top. So I gasketed under here and put on the hooks. So now I'm gonna get a fire going and we'll see how this thing performs. Well, I'll show you guys how it performs. I know how it performs. It performs awesome. Alright guys, sorry about the noise of the fan, but I gotta keep the smoke out of here. So what I'm gonna do now, crumble up newspaper into a giant ball. This awesome technique is courtesy of Rory May from Dragon Forge. He's got really awesome tutorial videos, and he's a blacksmith by trade. So what I'm gonna do is, I've already cleaned it out, put the paper in there, and now we're gonna light it. Now I'm just gonna start throwing some coke on. A little bit of air, just to get it started. This is all stuff that coked up from yesterday, so bees are light than the coal. The coal took me a little bit to get lit. Onward and upward. I don't want to smother it. I just want to add a little bits here and there, just to start building that beehive up and get the coal caught, or the coke caught, and then I can start introducing some of my finds from yesterday. And it's a nice green coal, and it is smithing coal, but it takes a little bit to burn off, like all coals do. So trying to get the heat up. Use some more coke. I have this hook and I'm using my hand. It's because I'm a fucking genius. it'll just keep building and pumping, building and pumping. Only take a couple minutes, I think. Yesterday I had to light it twice. It was a little, you know, you're new to it, so it's as much fun about burning coal as it is forging metal. So yesterday I was just playing, trying to figure out how to get it all light and get nice and hot. We'll be back once it's burning good. All right, as you can see, we got the fire going. Only took about 3-4 minutes. Got a nice hot center in there. Burning up the old coal while getting it all kicking on that coke. And now what we're gonna do is add some new coal to the back. So we start turning it over to coke. So we're forging with nice clean coke. And not this, you can see the yellow burning off the back there, that yellow smoke. I'll stop pumping. That's slowly changing over for us. So now, just adding more coal to the back. And then to keep my fire, there you go, keep my fire from getting too large, I'm using a little bit of water on the back coal. This will keep it wet so my fire doesn't grow, but it'll slowly turn it over to coke and I'll have a nice coke fire going. So, look at that heat in there, huh?